I love subtle outdoor lighting. After finishing up landscaping this spring, I added a few solar path lights and 2 tasteful LED spotlights aimed at my flower beds. No neon, no flashing colors, just a warm glow so I could enjoy the yard at night. Apparently, HOA Karen saw it differently. The very first night I turned them on, she appeared on my lawn, arms crossed. "Those lights are unauthorized," she declared. "They're low-voltage LEDs," I said. "I read the HOA manual. It only bans floodlights pointed at neighbors' windows." "They're distracting," she snapped. "Turn them off." "I'm not breaking any rules," I said. "Good night." The next morning, my lights were gone. Every last one of them ripped out of the ground and tossed into a heap by the curb. And stuck to my front door was a note in red marker, "Removed for HOA compliance, L. Wilson." I took pictures, reinstalled the lights, and locked them in place with small ground stakes. That night, the glow returned. The following evening, we were eating dinner when blue and red lights flashed outside. 2 police officers approached, and right behind them was Karen, looking triumphant. "There," she shouted. "They put up illegal lights. I removed them, but they keep violating HOA standards." The lead officer frowned. "Ma'am, did you just say you removed their property?" "I'm the HOA president," she said proudly. "It's my duty." The officer turned to me. "Sir, she trespassed and destroyed my lights," I said, showing the photos. "And now she's calling 911 because I put them back. They ruin the aesthetic," she yelled. "I'm trying to keep our community standards." The second officer asked, "Do you have documentation saying these lights are illegal?" Karen held up her binder. "It's in here somewhere." The officer flipped through it. "Ma'am, this only talks about bright floodlights. These are small path lights." Karen's face flushed. "But they're disruptive." "Disruptive enough to vandalize property?" the officer asked. "Because that's a crime." Her jaw dropped. "I know. I was enforcing HOA rules." "Ma'am," the officer said, 911 is for emergencies. You can't use it to settle personal disputes. And you absolutely cannot remove someone else's property." She sputtered. "You mean he gets away with this?" The officer looked at me. "Sir, would you like to press charges?" I thought about it and said, "Not if this is the end of it." The officer turned back to her. "This is your official warning. Do not trespass again. Do not call 911 for lights." The neighbors gathered on the sidewalk were grinning ear to ear. Someone shouted, "Hey, can you put up more lights? They look great." By the next morning, the video had spread online, breaking, "HOA president rips out neighbor's outdoor lights, calls 911, gets lectured by police." The comments were brutal. "She's afraid of photons." 911, "My neighbor's flowers are too visible." Plot twist, she's a vampire. At the next HOA meeting, the mood was hostile. "You broke the law," one neighbor said. "You embarrassed this neighborhood," another added. "And you made a fool of yourself on the internet," someone else finished. When the vote came to remove her as president, it wasn't even close. Now, every night, my lights glow a little brighter. Neighbors have started adding their own. And instead of a dark, silent street, we have a warm, cheerful lane. Karen's porch, dark as ever.